Hello, this is Nina. Welcome in. I am a channeler, psychic medium, and a healer. Welcome in if you're new. Today I'm going to talk about faith. Having faith in the midst of difficulties, obstacles, drama, trauma, natural disasters, and so on. First of all, before I start this video, I want to convey my love, my understanding and support for those suffering today, whether it be earthquakes, flooding, forest fires, personal trauma, war, whatever it might be. You have my love, and remember that you're never alone, and that God Source Energy is with you and always will be. Okay? But how do we keep faith? I'm sorry, I have a pastel in my mouth because I was coughing earlier. That happens very often when I connect to spirit. But anyways, can we keep the faith when we are faced with devastation or grief, shock, illnesses, loss, all these things? It's difficult. As a human, it's really, really difficult. And I think your emotions are never wrong, okay? First of all, you need to feel your emotions. You came here to be a human being, to experience how it is to be a human being. And so you want to experience the feelings that you are experiencing. So just feel them through. And as I've said many times before also, is that the nervous system is kind of our link. Our nervous system, our emotions, feelings are the link in between the physical and the spiritual. And so in order for us to release any energies within us, we have to feel it through the nervous system. And you're allowed to be angry. You're allowed to grieve. You're allowed to be sad. You're allowed to be upset, frustrated, angry, even hateful. You're allowed to. You're allowed to feel it through. You don't have to act on it. You don't have to do anything to other people. But you are allowed to feel it through. That's part of why you came. So that's the first thing I would encourage you to do. And if you feel like it's overwhelming, then contact a therapist or somebody to hold your hand, a good friend to talk to, somebody, who can help you through this. And so it's a matter of allowing it to be felt through. Okay? So that's the first step. Now the second step is to remember why you came. You came here to have a human experience with all its ups and downs, with all of the stuff that's happening. Not that you, consciously chose as a human to experience these things. No, it's on a different level. But so for me to say to you now that, on a higher level, you put all these things on your path to experience might be very difficult to face right now. So I'm not going to go into that road. What I want to tell you today is, my puppy is of course very acting up right now. And we were just outside, by the way, so she does not need to go back up. Anyways, no, so, but what I wanted to tell you today was your spirit team, your angels, the God Source Energy is always with you. Okay, you're never alone, and they will help you. They will heal you. They will give you what you need to get through this, to get to where you as a higher self had decided that you want to go. And if you can, in the midst of everything, in the midst of all the worries and all the pain, remember that as a fact and sit down for 5 minutes, close your eyes, relax your body, and allow that energy to come into your system. Then that might help you face whatever it is that you're going through right now. But having faith in the midst of all these problems is difficult, and I totally get that. So when I am in those situations, I allow myself for a period of time to be angry, to be upset. I cry it out, I scream it out, I write it down in my journal. I let that energy come out of the body. And once that's done, I am more receptive. I'm more able to receive after I ever let go of the anger and frustration or sadness. And then I can sit down and I can say, okay, all of these harsh words that I wrote in my journal, that's there now. That's in the past. I got it out. Now I can focus on receiving energy, receiving healing, receiving love from my team, from the angels, from God, from nature, whatever it is that you believe in. Just receive into you and allow them to love you, allow them to give you that love and that support. Okay? So I would definitely recommend you then afterwards also to go back to your journal and write down then what you feel, because then you will kind of be able to later to see how you managed to put it into words, what you were experiencing, how you managed to let it out, and how you managed to see it maybe from a different perspective, and to, as a human, learn something from it, but as a spiritual being, remember kind of how it all works, and that we're never alone, and that we're part of this God source energy, and that we are then able to send love to our human in this situation. And that will be a different experience, and that might be able to lift you out of the worst of it and then back into faith, But I know that people are struggling. I know it's been rough for many people for a long time, and also especially now. And I just wanted to come on and address that and also send you my love. And I'm with you. If you need parts of my energy, I send it out to you with love. So set aside the time to receive, okay? And let yourself be filled up with the love from the universe, okay? Thank you so much for listening to me. Have a great day. Bye for now.